today's film, when you're going to do a job on the car, take the lid off the hand cleaner and make sure the sink is clear. You don't want to come in with all the stuff on your hands that you put somewhere else and then have to lift stuff out the sink. Hello dog, where you want to go? Shall I let him out? Go on. Right, let's go. Ring goes on my glasses, then I don't forget the ring because I've got to put my glasses on, put the light on. Right, let's get to it. Ooh, look.
That's horrible.
Horrible bloody rag from where I cut my hand. Alright. Now the reason I put the steering wheel on a hard right hand lock when we came in the driveway was, if you look down through there, that's the one I've got to undo. So that might give me a little bit better access. I'm actually going to suck it out with the oil sucker down a dipstick hole, get most of it out, and then put a pan underneath and take the last little bit out. You should really undo it and let it all whoosh out in one go, but I don't want to make a mess in the drive, do I? No. Right, okay then, so dipstick out, what's it like?
Yeah.
It's not black, it smells very petrol-y, but it's not black. Right, put this on myself. Safe place, yes? Sun visor. Sun visor. I've got the paint, so that will be coming up very shortly. What size dipstick do you need? That one. That's the big one. Right, 4.5 litres it takes. But I've deliberately not topped it up for the last, well, since we got it, because I wanted it to use up as much oil as I could. Right. That's the black one, but I don't think that fits down the hand. No, I want the red one. I hear with my little ear the red one. Don't want to introduce muck down the dipstick hole, do I?
That goes wrong with them.
It does, doesn't it? Shouldn't leave a rag on top of the engine, that's got fire written all over it, hasn't it?
It's got blood written all over it.
Yeah. Well, I'd rather have blood written over it rather than fire.
It's got oil in it already.
Oh, yeah. I'll get onto that. The red one doesn't go on very often. Take it off the bottom just a bit. Right, each one of these bands here, each one of these is a litre. Are we ready?
Mm-hmm.
So he's going to come up the pipe. Yes.
I like the warm oil. It's not that warm.
It should be boiling.
No, it's freezing.
Oh, you see if it goes up on there, I'm going to get the pan and the strap wrench out. 1, 2, 3. We've got 3 and a bit litres out of there. So we'll call that a day. Keep that upright and then it can carry on draining down. Like that. Next thing then is sump flow off. So we've got the pan underneath. Huge long number of extension bars.
We just spew oil everywhere. Oh, careful.
Yeah, no, that was a bit of a shock, wasn't it?
Is that undone?
Yes. Well, hopefully not. That's why we use the machine, because we don't want to get oil all over our...
So there's only be a litre left.
There should be a little dribble coming. Well, yeah, it's a little bit coming out, but not a lot. There we go.
And here comes the oil. There we go.
How much have we got?
Okay.
Not a great deal. Okay, well, we'll clean the sump up. Sump plug up.
Does that go back in?
I've got a new plug. Sorry, a new washer. So
Well,
I'll
the
put
plug
that on.
goes back in.
The plug goes back in. So let's just get the filter. Out of there. There's the new washer. Put that on there. Put that in there for safekeeping for a minute. Then I go kicking it around the place. That'll be alright like that. It's clean. Right, oil issuing forth. And I just want to have a quick look. Alloy sump. So we'll look in the book.
Oh, I need to get up. Oh, I was getting up to come, but that's
Alright,
right.
you can look it up here then.
No, I'll get back down again.
Engine oil drain plug. Steel sump 42. Alloy sump 25 Newton meters. Normally I just do it up tight, but as they're giving me a specification, I will use that. So 25 Newton meters.
All that lovely oil.
Torque wrenches are supposed to be calibrated every now and then. 20. Oh, my eyesight. That's 20.
Get that dog in a minute.
That must be about 25. Okay, you go and let the dog in and then we'll return, yeah?
Now you carry on.
Okay then. So, 25. And I haven't got my glasses and I want to check it fits. That must be 25. Right, okay. Yet another tool I have to get out. That's in there. Then we'll need that in a minute. That's the old sump washer. I'm going to keep that and measure what size that is, and maybe I can get them from another supplier rather than having to buy them from Rimmer Brothers. Although they're cheap on Rimmer Brothers, the postage kills it. Right. Let's try and get that filter off. So those of you who've seen my Ford oil change video, this is much the same. Don't think this is going to work quite as well in this application. The filter's facing the wrong way, but let's see how we go. I've known new filters come with this. You buy the filter, it used to come with a bag for you to put your old one in. Right, have a go. Ooh, it's not going to work in this case.
It's making a mess. You're making more of a mess now.
Is it making more of a mess?
Yeah, just get rid of the bag. Ah!
It's a never-ending thread.
bag in there.
Yeah, I think all what's going to go in there. That didn't work, did it? No. Right.
At least the filter's off.
At least the filter's off. And the filter is rather rusty. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. I don't think
It's been changed very often.
it's been changed. It's an MG one, look. MG Rover. Original. Now, does that mean it's originally done at a dealership?
Oh, it's got the original oil filter.
It's ever so heavy. Ever so heavy. Right,
Maybe
okay.
it's never been done.
Well, I'd like to think it had been. The oil did look reasonably clean. But looking at it now, it's pretty grim, isn't it? Okay, well I'll pop that filter back in that bag when we're done, and I shall clean up all this here. And I'm looking under here as well to see if I can find out what's making that terrible thumping noise when we're going over bumps. I think it might be the top of one of the struts, but I'm not sure. Best thing to do is keep going until it's unbearable, and then we'll have to find it, or we will find it then, it'll be obvious. Clean all that face up. Oh, it was a mess. Right. The actual face of the filter housing is quite a little bit corroded just on the outside. It's alright on the inside section. Right, let me go and get the new filter ready to go on there. Don't go away. Oh yeah. Right. A little smear of oil. Let me go and get my oil can. What's the difference in size like? And they both look the same. Bit of oil. Yep, there we go. Right. So we don't want the same problem again. A smear of oil. I've already primed this filter with some oil. My little trick of pouring oil into there so it doesn't run dry for those few seconds just when you start it. Right, now then, I want to get some grip on this when I'm doing it up. So, bare hands. This is one of those jobs that you do and it makes absolutely no noticeable difference to the vehicle at all. That can go in there. Where's my rag? There it is. Zip this one up. Stick it in another one. We're not going to get any nasty messes. In we go. How long is that going to take? I'll put that in there. How's that? Sometimes you get parcels and they put that in there like that,
I
don't
do
they?
that.
What? So they have to dispose of the waste, not you.
Yeah.
Right. So that's junk. We'll put that there. I think we finished dripping enough there, don't you?
I reckon so.
I reckon so. So there's the sump plug. Check it's clean, not got any grit, anything like that that's gonna stop it doing what it's supposed to be doing. We'll leave that in a minute. Right.
I'm on your way.
No, not at all. I'm still dripping, but I'm going to use it. So. The ideal would be to put it in, take it out and then leave it dripping for however long it is till it stops. Oh, another thing to do, just poke your finger in the hole. This is a very small hole, and just see if there's anything nasty in there. I did do it once on a Mini and found something that I didn't know what it was. I think it was part of the gearbox in there, because the gears were all buzzing around in the bottom of the sump. Oh. Okay. My super extension bar train. Oh, Arnold's barking well today.
He is, isn't he?
Yes, is he on his own?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Well, who was there just a minute ago?
No idea.
Oh. Right. Okay, let's get this one going the right way. That's it. Oh, it's not very tight.
I'll do it tighter than the book says then.
Well, it's alloy sump, isn't it? Oh, that's it. 25. I'll only have problems taking it out again if it... Go just a little more if you want. There we go. She did it 30. You can see it. Yeah, that's an extra 5 Newton meters.
I wonder what 5 Newton meters looks like.
I wonder.
Like that.
Well, foot pounds was always easy to understand because that was a pound weight
On a foot.
hanging on the end of a foot bar. But Newton meters is something DIN or European standard or whatever. Right, so that's that fitted. Got to refill the sump now. It's the most important bit, isn't it? It's refilling the sump.
Then I gotta get my head down. So, is that fit all go in the car in one go?
No, we're only full about 5 litres. No, half a litre. You get half a litre left for topping up, but look, keep it the great big bottle. If we do an oil change on the mower,
Yeah, you keep the bottle.
use that bottle.
So if you pour out half a litre and leave it in there, you can pour the rest in the bottle. Now pour the bottle in, then pour that back in the bottle.
In many years I've been doing this and I've never thought of doing that.
That might not be the best way of doing it.
Well, let's have a look. What we can do is just keep an eye on the dipstick, can't we?
It would make more sense to me.
Yeah. I think we need a bigger funnel. Oh, that's slow, isn't it? That's because it was on something.
We have to hold it.
That's all right, it'll be fine.
I'd quite like to hold it.
Go on then, hold it. You just lift it off, that's it. And we can really get going.
That's better.
Don't want to spill any because there's all these grooves on the top of the camshaft cover and it'll hold oil forever. Let it run down a little bit. There we go.
Oh, careful.
And keep it going at that pace, that's not bad, is it?
No.
Whoop! Going a bit too fast now. How long do you reckon it takes to get down to the sump? Ages.
Don't know where it goes in between.
Everywhere. It gives a short run down from once it's gone past the camshaft and the camshaft bearings. I don't know what it does on this one. Sometimes the oil runs up the camshaft and comes out of holes on the lobes. These are hydraulic valve lifters as well, or tappets. So this is why it rattles a bit when you first switch it on in the mornings until they fill up. It might be a little better now that we've done an oil change on it. Ah, this is 4.5 litres.
Yeah.
Oh,
Just put it all in.
denied. I better put the other in as well, haven't
That's
I?
what I thought. I didn't want to question it.
Oh, we should have said. We'll be doing ourselves out of a litre. I think I put a litre to put half a litre in that bottle.
Yeah.
Alright, well, let's just keep this going in.
Careful.
Whoa!
Getting overexcited.
Getting too keen. Slow down. Oh, so we haven't got any for topping up. We'll have to buy a litre bottle for topping up, won't we?
Yeah.
Okay.
So it takes 4.5 litres, and that is 4.5 litres.
Yeah. That's clever, isn't it? Right, let me get the dipstick. Do you know, I'm not even going to bother dipping it. I'm just going to put that straight in there. I'm going to get you to look up in the book how much oil it says it takes. Right, so the book says 4.5 litres, so I'll put the rest in. See, what is handy is we'll now have the empty bottle to put the old engine oil in.
That's perfect.
To take to the dump. So that's a bit of alright, isn't it? Right. So let that collect and drip for a bit. Next thing to do, gloves off. Pen. I'll rip that off the box. Right on here, the mileage, which is oil change.